Toby Klein with Billy Graham, Pulp Fiction, running wild in CCW once again.
Klein is whacked out as ever, but you have to be a little whacked out to be in the Iron Man division. You have to be a little whacked out to get in the face of this man, the Iron Man champion, the Terminator.
Why would you want to get in the ring with brain damage? I have no idea. You gotta be one sick, twisted bastard, which Toby Klein is, to get in the ring with brain damage. There's an awful lot of history between all three of these men there, Strauss.
And you can only imagine the conversation that we're seeing right now. I guess sort of a psychotic show of respect. It's almost like a family reunion, but you know once that bell rings, these two are going to beat on each other like they don't even know each other.
This is going to be strange. I mean, all three of these guys know each other maybe too well. I mean, are they willing to inflict as much pain as I know each man can inflict in this match? And remember something, Toby Klein knows all about that Iron Man Championship. He's a former Iron Man champion himself.
The Iron Man division, balls of steel required. This is the ultimate physical test in all of pro wrestling, if you ask me, as far as just genuine toughness goes, because these guys, balls to the wall. This is going to be as hard hitting as it gets.
The crowd, the anticipation, they know they can feel an explosion building here with these two in the ring.
And as we celebrate the life and career of Chris Cash, you know that these two are going to go even that much farther, put their bodies on the line that much more in his memory.
Back elbows, and yeah, I know Billy Graham came out here with Toby Klein, but you gotta wonder, well, where exactly does his loyalties lie in a match like this?
Maybe he's going to play it down the middle, Cradle. He looks like he's really in support of both men, showing the respect to both of their abilities.
A tremendous response from this crowd when they came out here. That's just some straight right hands there from Klein, and another one catching the champion on the side of the ear.
Oh, side kick, and Klein is stunned the champion, and that's something you don't see very often.
Well, it's hard to get the big man off his feet. I mean, really, only a major superstar like DJ Hyde's the only man I've ever seen take him down with one shot. But
give me a break.
Greatest Iron Man champion of all time.
Thankfully, he's not a part of this match, as Klein.
He should be. He's the only guy that's beaten both of these men for the Iron Man championship.
Chop after chop after chop from Toby Klein. And this is certainly a match that the fans want to see. This is an appropriate part of this celebration. And the corkscrew leg drop gets a near fall for the challenger.
After a thunderous body slam on a near 300-pound champion.
And you can't expect a lot of subtlety in a match like this. These two men are going to go heads up. They're going to hold nothing back, no subtlety at all. And Klein's shoulder hits steel, and steel, that's going to win every time.
He went for it all right there. The momentum put Klein right into the steel post. And now the champion's going outside to take advantage. Watch out here. Oh, hard Irish whip right into that steel barricade.
And HalfBreed keeping his distance, and
And the champion had some words there for Billy Graham.
Well, that friendship, it's going to go by the wayside real quick. With that chair in hand, and it's driving it into the throat, into the genitalia.
To the where?
The balls.
There you go. Oh! Welcome back, Toby Klein. And then the champion sending him face first right at a steel post. And now with some stern words in the face of Billy Graham. And Billy Graham backing off.
Well, he doesn't want any part of this physically. He's just here to provide emotional support one way or the other. But certainly he knows better than anyone just what brain damage is capable of.
No doubt about it. You don't think he's told Toby Klein a couple of things or two?
And now Toby with chair in hand.
Oh!
I bet he bleeds from that one.
Scrambling the 3 remaining brain cells in the head of brain damage.
And if you can read lips, I think that Billy Graham is even saying, do you have to do that?
What is Billy Graham telling him? That's not necessary. Just get him back in the ring and beat him. I told you, Billy Graham is torn. He has no idea who to side with in a match like this.
Now, this is the championship that these men covet more than any other, the Iron Man Championship, all the respect that comes with it.
Oh, and look at the forehead of the champion. He is busted open from ear to ear. And Toby Klein looking to take advantage of it. Steel chair right on the face of the champion.
He's just driving that steel into the forehead. And wow, if there's one man, one individual who can take it to brain damage like this, it would be Toby Klein. And he's looking to drive that point home through the skull.
Oh! Crushing the head of the champion.
Toby Klein could have the golden hand. Here's the hook of the leg.
Oh, the champion able to kick out. I don't know how. I mean, we're literally watching Pulp Fiction implode here.
All in the name of the ultimate glory, the Iron Man Championship. And Klein driving that steel into the throat now.
This is getting dangerous. He's had it around his throat at least 30 seconds to a minute right now.
All the smiles, the levity gone. All business now is Toby Klein, and we know how unhinged he can be when the action gets intense.
Look at the position of that chair. It is right across the windpipe of the Iron Man champion.
Klein methodical, measuring his shots.
No wasted motion there from Toby Klein. Every shot impactful on the champion right now.
But brain damage, fighting back, he certainly is a machine. Klein goes back to the forehead. Winds him up in the back suplex, got the elevation he was looking for, but only a 2 count again.
Yeah, not enough body on body to make sure that that 3 count went down, and the champion was able to roll out of that pinfall.
And what now?
And you get the feeling that the fans are torn who to root for here in a match like this. I don't think they expected this level of violence between these 2 men.
It's shocking. Shock and awe in every sense of the word as we see these men rip into one another. But really, would you expect anything less with the Iron Man Championship on the line, knowing how these men feel about that goal?
And you look at the blood on Toby Klein, except it's not his. That's all brain damage, is blood all over him.
And with all that blood loss, brain damage is still fighting a baseball slide-like maneuver, takes the challenger back to the outside. Oh boy. you know there's bad intentions afoot here. And now Klein's face hits the steel.
Oh!
That was a whole lot of poundage, a whole lot of force and power behind that knee drop.
Crushing the skull right on the steel chair. Billy Graham is right over there checking both men, really. Telling him, get him, throw him back in the ring and beat him, end the thing.
Brain damage. Stalking now. Maybe looking to further injure the challenger, the man that he's called a friend. Double underhook. Beautiful throw.
Covered only two. Strauss, you gotta realize, there's never a friendship when it comes to gold.
And there may never truly be a friendship when it comes to brain damage. This man is all about attack, attack, attack. That's the mode that he lives on.
And now the champion going to the top rope. What's he going for here?
Oh! Again driving the face, the head, taking the wind out of the sails of Toby Klein.
Modified bulldog off the top and follows it up with a beautiful leg drop. Champion's got him down at only a 2.
Brain damage back to the drawing board. He's got to be thinking exactly what it might take to finish off Toby Klein here today.
You know, it's hard to tell whether or not Billy Graham was cheering for brain damage to win that match or cheering for Toby Klein to kick out.
Well, certainly HalfBreed, our occasional broadcast partner, we've gotten to know exactly the respect he has for both of these men.
I was never a broadcast partner. Although when he's here, that gets you out of here. So I'm, either way, it's a win-win for me.
Back to his feet. Oh, and damage! Oh, he hit that right hand. We've seen him knock individuals out with that right.
I'm not so sure he did knock out Toby Klein. Look at him. Eyes glazing and a straight headbutt right to the bridge of the nose, and Klein retaliates with a headbutt of his own.
And out off of his rocker is Toby Klein to be going headbutt for headbutt with the Iron Man champion. But he's doing just that. Now the champ sent to the apron.
Oh, just taking shot after shot right on the side of the head before he gets on the floor.
Toby Klein, where's he going? Climbing that ladder, no!
Elbow off the top rope onto the floor. At least some 10, 12 feet up in the air.
Klein putting his body on the line, just like we've seen so many times from the man we're celebrating today, Chris Cash. And
look at raking the face of the champion across the steel barricade. And Billy Graham staying out of this. He has remained neutral throughout this entire match.
Looking for a suplex, but putting on the brakes. The champ trying to fight out of this, and now he can't get it done. Oh, inside cradle.
Is it false count anywhere?
Referee says no, it's got to be in the ring.
But that got him out of that suplex attempt there from the champion. Oh, but he couldn't avoid that chair shot. And they have caught Toby Klein right in the knee.
And that may have been the injury that brain damage has been looking for, trying to take out at least one of his limbs, his body parts. Toby Klein may be a wounded animal, but can brain damage finish him off? Using that shoulder like a battering ram.
setting that chair up for something. You gotta wonder what's he going for here. Oh, punching him right in the midsection, and that's just a straight right hand to the jaw.
Klein's in no man's land, Cradle. He's got no escape, nowhere to go, and he's got a very angry, very intense Iron Man champion looking to take him down in the worst possible way.
Is he trying to go for a power driver or something right on a chair, it looks like?
You know he won't hesitate. He will drive that man's head through the steel. Holy crap, he did it!
That has gotta be it. And he got him.
Here's your
Cradle, they did exactly what we expected. They beat the ever-loving crap out of one another. It's just that brain damage did it just a little bit better.
That package power driver right on a steel chair, knocking out Toby Klein just enough for him to retain the Iron Man Championship. And look at Billy Graham over there now with Toby Klein. And now that the wars between Pulp Fiction members is over,
what a war it was, and we certainly, you have to believe, have not heard the last of Toby Klein. These fans ecstatic to have him back for this very, very special afternoon of action.